Imagine, if you will, sitting down to your morning coffee, turning on your home computer to read the day's newspaper. Well, it's not as far-fetched as it may seem. In fact, both local San Francisco papers are investing a lot of money to try and get a service just like that started. Science editor Steve Newman reports on one person already using the brand new system.
So a little plant update for you. My fig is doing better, but there's definitely still brown spots, and if you can remember, it used to be really full. There were lots of leaves and all of them fell off, which is so sad, but there are little baby leaves growing now, which is good. And I also got some plant food that's supposed to come in a few days, so hopefully that'll help. And then this guy's doing good, this guy's doing good, except I don't know why this is falling. But yeah. And then this guy, I don't know what to do about. He is actually looking better. This is green again, and hopefully he'll come back to life. And then these guys are all good. These were actually really unaffected by my trip. They were totally fine the entire time. When I came back, they weren't wilted at all, which was very good. So I got a few new art supplies, and first of all I got these Prismacolor Colarace pencils. All my traditional sketches so far have just been in normal pencil, and since I got a sketchbook, I've had sketchbooks before, but I've never really filled them. They've just been kind of notebooks with paper that I would tear out and use and other things. And then the thing I'm most excited about, which I was playing with all of last night, I got a really nice set of watercolors. So I had these for Winsor & Newton ones, and I really like the colors of these. I think they go with my style really well, but I wanted a set of them, and I wanted a metal tin to put them in. So I ended up going with these Sennelier ones. I think that's how you say it. Okay. I'm sorry if the camera is shaky. My tripod's broken and I need to get the new one. But these are the watercolors. Aren't they beautiful? I think that Furry Little Peach uses these, or used them at one point, I think. But the colors are so vibrant, and I think I'm going to do some painting now. days ago, I put the question sticker on my Instagram and asked for your questions because I've been wanting to do a Q&A, and I thought that it might make me painting a little bit more interesting. The first question is, how many plants do you have? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10, and then I had another one, but I have no idea what happened to it. I must have moved it, and now I do not know where it is. And then one of them, that little cactus, is kind of dying, but 10. The next question is your routine when drawing and steps you follow. So I don't really have a set routine. I like to try and play around as much as possible and experiment with my style. But usually what I do is I start with a sketch just to try to get my ideas on the paper or canvas on Procreate. It's usually really rough, just shapes. Then I'll start to define the sketch and start to really make out the actual features on the face if I'm drawing a person or the details, and then I try to clean it up by erasing. I don't really like making a whole new layer for the clean sketch, but that's kind of just a me thing. And then I do the base color, I add shadows, highlights, and then after that I usually just play around until I'm happy with it. What or who inspired you to start drawing? So I've always really liked drawing ever since I was little, and I didn't start practicing it regularly until I was on YouTube about a year and a half ago, and looking into getting a Cricut machine. I saw a bunch of people making stickers with their Cricut and eventually drawing them on Procreate, and I saw how they were doing this, and I went down the YouTube rabbit hole of the whole art community and decided that I needed to learn how to draw because I wanted to be a part of that. So yeah, fast forward to now, and here I am. And if you ask my friends, they would tell you that I'm the one that just picks up random hobbies and goes for it all the time. But then I run into the problem of not having time for everything, but I guess that's not a bad problem to have. How did you start your shop, and what did you start with? So I started my shop in late January, I think, and I only had about 200 Instagram followers, and I only had Instagram. I got, I think, 3 orders and then nothing until March when the quarantine started, and I started putting hours into it, just fixing SEO and photos and everything, and binge watching YouTube tips about it. And I think there's a common misconception that, sorry, that was my phone, that you have to have a large social media following in order to have a successful Etsy shop. And yes, I think it helps a lot so that you just have an audience of people ready that already know you, but I don't think that you have to. If you focus on SEO and using Etsy as a search engine, then you can have a successful shop without having years of followers. So the next question is, how do you make your sticker sheets? So I sketch them out and draw them, and then I format them. Occasionally I also draw them formatted in the 4x6 sheet. I have a video of me drawing them, I'll link it in the card, and I also have a video of me formatting them. I'll put them both in the card. And then I put them in Cricut Design Space, print them, and cut them. It's a little more complicated than that. I can make a detailed tutorial on it if you want, just let me know in the comments. The next and last question, last but not least, is what inspires you? So there's a lot of things. I definitely do have art blocks where I'm totally uninspired. Usually it's the things around me, my plants, flowers. I draw a lot of flowers, Pinterest, the internet. But yeah, just things I see. Usually I'll just find something or think of something and try and draw it. Alright, thank you guys so much for your questions. Now I'm going to cut back to the speed paint and then get on with the studio vlog. If you're bored of me painting now, I I did leave timestamps in the description so you can see those. I finally finished this digital version of, there we go, of the Fiddly Fig, and now I think I'm going to draw the sticker border and make a sticker. That is so weird. What? So I just took some photos and listed this sticker on my Etsy.